Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony. This is day 310 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And I'm back again reading more of Merriam-Webster Dictionary. The classic book, the best book, as I've been told and as I will say. It's great to be back. Nothing really new going on. Got a drink here, which is well needed. I posted a reel on Instagram because, I'm a comedian, so I gotta post my stuff out there. And additionally, the second episode of my podcast will be out tomorrow. If you all want to listen to that. In case you're wondering, it's going to be about a punk band that I like and a musical that Carolyn adores. So, my co-host Carolyn adores. So, if you haven't watched the first episode, I'll post a link to that in the comments if you want to check that out, or in the description if you want to check that out. That'd be great. Because as soon as this dictionary project's done, I'll have other projects, I'll have other durational projects and whatnot, but that's not going to be as frequent. If you wanted to see me every week or hear me every week, you can listen to our podcast, That Tracks, with a Z, That Tracks. But I digress. So, without further ado, let's get into our reading. So, our last episode, we ended with the word sterling, and today we're starting with the word stern. Stern, 1, adjective, 1 severe, austere, stern taskmasters, 2 stout, sturdy, stern resolve, sternly, adverb, sternness, noun. Just give me 1 second, I didn't choose a word to end on, so I'll have to figure that out now. We'll end there, cool. Easy. Stern, 2, noun, the rear end of a boat. Sternum, noun, a long flat bone or cartilage, the center front of the chest, connecting the ribs of the 2 sides. Steroid, noun, any of various compounds including numerous hormones as anabolic steroids and sugar derivatives. Steroid or steroidal, adjective. Stethoscope, noun, instrument used to detect and listen to sounds produced in the body. Stevedore, noun, one who works at loading and unloading ships. Stevia, noun, a plant-derived powder used as a non-caloric sweetener. Stew, 1, noun, 1 a dish of stewed meat and vegetables served in gravy. 2 a state of agitation, worry, or resentment. Stew, 2, verb, 1 to boil slowly, simmer, 2 to be in a state of agitation, worry, or resentment, stewed about her predicament. Steward, noun, 1 employed on a large estate to manage domestic concerns. 2 one who supervises the provision and distribution of food, as on a ship, also an employee on a ship or airplane who serves passengers. 3 one actively concerned with the distinction of the affairs in an organization. Stewardship, noun. Stewardess, noun, a woman who is a steward, especially on an airplane. STG, abbreviation, sterling. Stick, 1, noun, 1 a cut or broken branch or twig, also a long, slender piece of wood. 2 rod, staff. 3 something resembling a stick. 4 a dull, uninteresting person. 5 plural, remote, usually rural areas. Stick, 2, verb, 1 stab, prick. 2 impale. 3 attach, fasten. 4 to thrust or project in some direction or manner. 5 to be unable to proceed or move freely. 6 to hold fast or as if by gluing, adhere. 7 to hold to something firmly or closely, cling. 8 to become jammed or blocked. The door sticks. Sticker, noun, 1 that sticks as a burr or causes sticking as glue, especially an adhesive label. Sticker shock, noun, an astonishment and dismay on being informed of a One more time. Sticker shock, noun, astonishment and dismay on being informed of a product's unexpectedly high price. I've never heard of the word sticker shock. Sticker shock, okay. Stick insect, noun, any of various, usually wingless insects with a long round body resembling a stick. Stickler, noun, 1 who insists on exactness or completeness. Stick shift, noun, a manually operated automobile gear shift usually mounted on the floor. Stick-to-itiveness, noun, dogged perseverance, tenacity. Stick up, verb, to rob at gunpoint. Stick up, noun. Sticky, adjective, 1 adhesive, 2 viscous, gluey, 3 tending to stick, sticky valve, 4 difficult, a sticky problem. Stiff, 1 adjective, 1 not pliant, rigid, 2 not limber, stiff joints, also tense, taut. 3 not flowing or working easily, stiff paced. 4 not natural and easy, formal. 5 strong, forceful, stiff breeze. 6 harsh, severe, a stiff penalty. Synonyms: inflexible and elastic. Stiffly, adverb, stiffness, noun. Stiff to, verb, to refuse to pay or tip. Stiff arm, verb, to treat with disdain or neglect. Stiff-armed her advice. Stiffen, verb, to make her become stiff. Stiffener, noun. Stiff-necked, adjective, stubborn, stubborn. Shoot, I was laughing at that and I forgot where was the word. Stiff-necked, adjective, stubborn, haughty. To stiff-necked, to ask for help. Stifle, verb, 1 to kill by depriving of or die from lack of oxygen or air. Smother, 2 to keep in check by effort, suppress. Stifle, a sneeze. Stiflingly, adverb. Stigma, noun. So the plural of stigma is stigmata, which I didn't know. It can also be stigmas, but yeah, apparently the plural of stigma is also stigmata. Noun, 1, a mark of disgrace or discredit. 2, stigmata, plural, bodily marks resembling the wounds of the crucified Jesus. 3, the upper part of the pistil of a flower that receives the pollen in fertilization. Stigmatic, adjective. Stigmatize, verb, 1 to mark with a stigma, 2 to characterize it as disgraceful, was stigmatized by the scandal. Stile, noun, steps used for crossing a fence or wall. Stiletto, noun, a slender dagger. Still, 1 adjective, 1 motionless, 2 making no sound, silent. Stillness, noun. Still 2, verb, to make or become still. Still 3, adverb, 1 without motion, sit still. 2, up to and during this or that time. 3, in spite of that, nevertheless. 4, even, ran still faster. 5, yet, has still to be recognized. Still 4, noun. 1, stillness, silence. 2, a static photograph, especially from a motion picture. Still 5, noun. 1, distillery. 2, apparatus used in distillation. Stillbirth, noun, the birth of a dead fetus. Stillborn, adjective, born dead. Still life, noun, a picture of inanimate objects. Stilt, noun, 1 of a pair of poles for walking with each having a step or loop for the foot to elevate the wearer above the ground, also a pole-like support of a structure above ground or water level. Stilted, adjective, not easy and natural. Not easy and natural. Stilted language. Stilton, noun, a blue cheese of English origin, which I actually have. I have some Stilton. I gotta turn the light on, so let me show you my Stilton too. It's quite dark in here. I gotta make sure I still have it. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, so it's an English blue cheese, right? Overall, here is some pieces of it. It's in a container because I got it from work, and you gotta be careful cutting blue cheeses just because they can be kind of soft, or they're more difficult to cut. So that was just a piece that just was too thin and it broke apart. And now I get to have free Stilton, which is crazy. And I digress. Ugh. All right, good. I need the light, actually, so that was very helpful. Thank you, Stilton, for that. Stimulant, noun. 1, an agent as a drug that temporarily increases the activity of an organism or any of its parts. 2, stimulus. 3, an alcoholic beverage. Stimulant, adjective. Stimulate, verb. To make active or more active, animate, arouse, stimulate interest. Synonyms: excite, provoke, motivate, quicken. Stimulation, noun. Stimulative, adjective. Stimulator, noun. Stimulatory, adjective. Stimulus, noun. One, something that moves to activity. To an agent that directly influences the activity of a living organism or one of its parts. I can move up to the side just so I can get these centers. Sting, one, verb. One, to prick painfully, especially with a sharp or poisonous process. Two, to cause to suffer acutely. Stinger, noun. Sting, two, noun. One, an act of stinging, also a resultant wound, sore, or pain. Two, a pointed, often venomous-bearing organ, as of a bee. Stinger. Three, an elaborate confidence game, especially one worked by undercover police to trap criminals. Stingray, noun. Any of numerous rays with sharp stinging spines and a whip-like tail. Stingy, adjective. Not generous, giving or spending as little as possible. Stinginess, noun. Stink, verb. To give forth a strong and offensive smell, also to be extremely bad in quality or repute. Stink, noun. Stinker, noun. Stink bug, noun. Any of various true bugs that emit a disagreeable odor. Stint, one, verb. One, to be sparing or frugal. Two, to cut short in amount. Stint, two, noun. One, an assigned amount of work. Two, restraint, limitation. Three, a period of time spent on a particular activity. Stipend, noun. A fixed sum of money paid periodically for services or to defray expenses. Stipple, verb. One, to engrave by means of dots and light strokes. Two, to apply as paint or ink with small, short touches. Stipple, noun. Stipulate, verb. To make an agreement, especially to make a special demand for something as a condition in an agreement. Stipulation, noun. Stir, one, verb. One, to move slightly. Two, arouse, excite. Three, to mix, dissolve, or make by continued circular movements. Stir eggs into cake batter. Four, to move to activity as by pushing, beating, or prodding. Stir, two, noun. One, a state of agitation or activity. Two, an act of stirring. Stir fry, verb. To fry quickly over high heat while stirring continuously. Stir fry, noun. Stirring, one, adjective. One, active, bustling. Two, rousing, inspiring, a stirring speech. Stirring, two, noun. A beginning of activity, the first stirrings of revolution. Stir up, noun. One, a light frame hung from the saddle to support the rider's foot. Two, stapes. Stitch, one, noun. One, a sudden sharp pain, especially in the side. Two, one of the series of loops formed by or over a needle in sewing. Stitch, two, verb. One, to fasten or join with stitches. Two, to make as a design with stitches. Three, sew. STK, abbreviation, stalk. Stoat, noun. The common Old and New World ermine, especially in its brown summer coat. Stock, one, noun. One, archaic, a block of wood. Two, a stupid person. Three, a wooden part of a thing serving as its support, frame, or handle. Four, plural, a device for publicly punishing it. Four, plural, a device for publicly punishing offenders consisting of a wooden frame with holes in which the feet and hands can be locked. Five, the original from which others derive, also a group having a common origin, family. Six, livestock. Seven, a supply of goods. Eight, the ownership element in a corporation divided. One more time. The ownership element in a corporation divided to give the owners an interest and usually voting power. 9, a company of actors playing at a particular theater and presenting a series of plays. 10, liquid in which meat, fish, or vegetables have been simmered that is used as a basis for soup, gravy, or sauce. Stock 2, verb, to provide with stock. Stock 3, adjective, kept regularly for sale or use, also commonly used, 'standard'. Stockade, noun, in 1, a stockade, an enclosure as a posts and stakes for defense or confinement. Stockbroker, noun, one who executes orders to buy and sell securities. Stock car, noun, a racing car that is similar to a regular car. Stock exchange, noun, a place where the buying and selling of securities is conducted. Stockholder, noun, one who owns corporate stock. Stockinette, noun, an elastic knitted fabric used especially for infants' wear and bandages. Stocking, noun, a close-fitting knitted covering for the foot and leg. Stock market, noun, one stock exchange, two a market for stocks. Stockpile, noun, a reserve supply, especially of something essential. Stockpile, verb. Stocky, adjective, being short and relatively thick, sturdy. Synonyms: thick-set, squat, heavy-set, stubby. Stockyard, noun, a yard for stock, especially one for livestock about to be slaughtered or shipped. Stodgy, adjective, one thick in texture, heavy. Stodgy bread. Two not interesting. Doll, a stodgy accountant. Three extremely old-fashioned. Stoic, one, noun, one who suffers without complaining. Stoic, two, adjective, not affected by passion or feeling, especially showing indifference to pain. Synonyms: impassive, phlegmatic, apathetic, stolid. Stoically, adverb, stoicism, noun. Stoke, verb, one to stir up a fire, two to tend and supply fuel to a furnace. Stoker, noun. STOL, abbreviation, short takeoff and landing. Stole, one, past of steel. Stole, two, noun, one a long narrow band worn around the neck by some members of the clergy. Two, a long wide scarf or similar covering worn by women. Stolen, oh, I just did that, right? Oh wait, no, sorry, that was stole. Okay. All right, okay, we're good. Stolen, past participle of steal. Stolid, adjective, not easily aroused or excited, showing little or no emotion, a stolid face. Synonyms: phlegmatic, apathetic, impassive, stoic. Stolidity, noun, stolidly, adverb. Stolen, noun, runner, six. Stomach, one, noun, one a sac-like digestive organ of a vertebrate in which food goes in from the mouth by way of the throat, which opens below into the intestine. Two, a cavity in an invertebrate animal that is analogous to a stomach. Three, abdomen. Four, desire for food caused by hunger, appetite. Five, inclination, desire. Has no stomach for an argument. Stomach, two, verb, to bear without open resentment, put up with. Stomach ache, noun, pain in or in the region of the stomach. Stomacher, noun, the front of a bodice, often appearing between the laces of an outer garment as in 16th century costume. Stomp, verb, stamp. Stomp, noun. Stone, one, noun, one hardened earth or mineral matter, rock. Two, a small piece of rock. Three, a precious stone, gem. Four, calculus, three. Five, a hard stony seed as of a date, or one as of a plum with a stony covering. Six, plural, usually stone, a British unit of weight equal to 14 pounds. Stony, also, adjective. Stone, two, verb, one to pelt or kill with stones, two to remove the stones of a fruit. Stone Age, noun, the first known period of prehistoric human culture characterized by the use of stone tools. Stoned, adjective, one, drunk, two, be under the influence of a drug. Stonewall, verb, to refuse to comply or cooperate with. Stonewashed, adjective, having been washed with stones during manufacture to create a softer fabric. Stonewashed jeans. Stood, past and past participle of stand. Stooge. Noun, one, a person who plays a subordinate or compliant role to a principal. Two, straight man. Stool, noun, 1, a seat usually without back or arms. 2, footstool. 3, a seat used while 3, a seat used while urinating or defecating. 4, a discharge of fecal matter. Stool pigeon, noun, decoy, informer. Stoop 1, verb, to bend forward and downward. 2, condescend. 3, to lower oneself morally. Stoop to lying. Stoop 2, noun, 1, an act of bending forward. 2, a bent position of head and shoulders. Stoop 3, noun, a porch, platform, or entrance stairway at a house door. Stop 1, verb, 1, to close an opening by filling or covering closely. 2, block, halt. 3, to cease, to go on. 4, to bring activity or operation to an end. 5, stay, tarry. Synonyms: quit, discontinue, desist, cease. Stop 2, noun, 1, end, cessation. 2, a set of organ pipes of one tone quality, also a control knob for such a set. 3, obstruction. 4, plug, stopper. 5, an act of stopping, check. 6, a delay in a journey, stay. 7, a place for stopping. 8, chiefly British, any of several punctuation marks. 9, a function of an electronic device that stops a recording. A function of an electronic device that stops a recording. Stop action, noun, stop motion. Stop gap, noun, something that serves as a temporary expedient. Stop light, noun, traffic light. Stop motion, noun, a filming technique in which successive positions of objects are photographed to produce the appearance of movement. Stopover, noun, 1, a stop at an intermediate point in one's journey. 2, a stopping place on a journey. Stoppage, noun, the act of stopping the state of being stopped. Stopper, noun, something as a cork for sealing an opening. Stopwatch, noun, a watch that can be started or stopped at will or exact timing. And folks, we're running on the word stopwatch today, the word stopwatch. And brother, I think I need a stopwatch. Because I gotta stop. I gotta stop reading. I gotta finish reading this book. There's something there. I'm sure there's some joke there. I'll let you all figure that out. Okay, folks, my name is Ethan. Ethan spelled Eythen. No clever segues, just straight to the point. Eythen. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. My podcast is going to be in the comments or in the description. Please take a listen to the first episode and then check out the second one out tomorrow at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Right, yeah, until then, have a good day. Bye.